Coaches consider various factors when choosing a starting 11. Some pay more attention to the form of a player. Others tend to play those who better fit the formation and style. However, the most important thing for a manager is the ability of a player to decide the outcome of a match. Today we're going to present you a list of players with the most winning goals during the last 3 seasons. We've reviewed all national tournaments and European Cups. Some players in this list have equal number of winning goals. In these cases, we rank higher the players who have more goals, excluding penalties. But before we start, try and answer a question. Which player scored the most winning goals this season among top 5 European leagues? Vinicius, Depay, Haaland, Vlahovic. Number 10. Raheem Sterling, 22 winning goals. Kylian Mbappe could also be in 10th place as he has the same number of winning goals as Sterling, but 2 of them he has scored from the penalty spot. That's why the place in the list goes to the Englishman. The reputation of Sterling is well known. He misses a lot from deadly spots, but according to the stats, Raheem compensates his misses with a huge number of effective actions. His goals have often been a safety net for the citizens. The Englishman's favorite opponent in the Premier League is Arsenal. He has scored 4 winning goals against the Gunners. 2 of them he has scored last season. The forward sent the ball into the Arsenal net in both the first and second round of the Premier League. By the way, City's effectiveness declined last season, probably because Guardiola trusted Sterling less than before, leaving him on the bench. Presumably, Sterling would have scored more winners had he had played in the first 11 more often. Number 9. CIRO Immobile, 24 winning goals. After unimpressive spells in Borussia Dortmund and Sevilla, Immobile found himself in Lazio. In Rome, everything worked out. Native mentality, comfortable counter-attacking style and quality assistants like Felipe Anderson and Milinkovic-Savic. At his new club, CIRO started producing goals in numbers, and he's doing so until now. Naturally, he has such goals in his collection that helped Lazio win important matches. For instance, his 9 winning goals in the 1920 season of the Serie A helped Lazio take part in the Champions League. That was undoubtedly the best year in the Italian's career. He became the Serie A top scorer and received the Golden Boot, leaving Messi and Ronaldo and Lewandowski behind. But in other seasons, Immobile was good too. He regularly brought 3 points to his team. The most of his winning balls CIRO scored against Parma, Fiorentina, Sampdoria and Napoli. These teams are so unlucky because Lazio have extended CIRO's contract till 2025, so he has a lot of time to score a load of goals against opponents. Hey, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel and hit that bell button, because here you can find all the most interesting about football. Number 8. Neymar, 25 winning goals. There were times when the Brazilian was considered the 3rd best player in the world, but today many think he's not even in the top 5. Although his career has somewhat slowed down in Paris, he hasn't lost his skills, and since the 18-19 season, he's scored 25 winning goals. Neymar's biggest victim was their fierce rivals in Ligue 1, Lyon. He scored 3 winners against them. Also thanks to the Brazilian, PSG won the Coupe de France. In the 2020 final against Saint-Etienne, Ney scored the only goal. And last year, against Marseille, in the Super Cup final, Neymar scored the 2nd goal. This was the winner, as the game ended 2-1. This is how Neymar brought 2 cups to his club. But his investment in the recent victories in Ligue 1 is also very important. 15 winning goals in the tournament is an impressive result. No matter how much Neymar is criticized, he's still as effective as in his best years. Probably he's going to get more goal-scoring chances with Messi in the team, as the Argentine is a top playmaker. And their chemistry from Barca can get a second chance in Paris. But first, they have to deal with their injuries. Number 7. Mohamed Salah, 25 winning goals. Salah and Neymar have the same number of winning goals for their teams, but the Egyptian scored 1 less from the spot than the Brazilian, 6 against 7. Obviously, the Liverpool striker is ranked higher in our list. When Salah moved to Anfield, he was nowhere the player he is now. Mo seemed quite straightforward back then and was not supposed to become a key player at Liverpool. However, with his game, Salah proved the critics wrong. He won the Champions League in his second season at the club, playing an important role as he scored 3 winning goals. In the last match of the group stage, the forward scored the only goal against Napoli, helping the Reds qualify for the knockout stage. In the playoffs, Salah was also brilliant. He scored the winner against Porto in the quarterfinal, and of course the first goal in the final on their way to the trophy. Last season, the Egyptian was the best Liverpool player as he was scoring both in England and the Champions League. At the knockout stage of the Champions League tournament, Liverpool faced Leipzig, and Mo scored the winning goals in both games, practically leading the team to the next stage all by himself. And in the Premier League, most of all, Salah likes scoring winners against West Ham, 3 to be precise. Number 6. Luis Suarez and Romelu Lukaku, 26 winning goals. Last year's in the Barcelona shirt were not so successful for Suarez, but in spite of that, he brought victories to Blaugrana in several important matches. One of such games was the match against Atletico in the second round of the 18-19 season. Barca was leading the table, and the Madrid club was in second position. Nobody wanted to risk, and the game was going to a goalless draw. But in the 85th minute, Suarez sent a fantastic ball into the net, killing Atletico's hopes for the title. Ironically, he moved to Atletico next season and helped them win the La Liga, scoring 11 winning goals for them. He did it also in the title-winning match of the last round against Valladolid. Barca is probably kicking themselves considering their current form. And Lukaku's recent restart is connected with Inter Milan and Antonio Conte, who just loves big forwards that can successfully counter defenders. His strength was not of use in Manchester, though he occasionally showed decent game there. For example, it was him who scored the winning goal against PSG in the Champions League 18-19, making the most out of Buffon's mistake. That goal morally affected the Parisians, and United was able to survive the match, at the end of which Rashford scored a penalty to send the English club into the quarterfinals. After moving to Inter, Lukaku has been showing top football again, scoring a lot of winning goals. One of them, for example, was scored against Bayern in the quarterfinal of the Europa League. Thanks to it, the Nerazzurri qualified for the semi-final. Last season, the Belgian showed his best football and scored many winners, helping Conte and Inter become champions. Number 5. Lionel Messi, 26 winning goals. The 7 times Ballon d'Or holder has scored the same number of winning goals during the last 3 seasons as Suarez and Lukaku, but these two have 5 goals scored from the penalty spot, so Messi is 1 position higher in our list, as he has 4 winners from penalties. Before moving to PSG, the Argentine has been dragging the troublesome Barcelona, especially in the season 18-19, when Leo brought the La Liga title to the club basically alone. Fairly enough, he was the scorer of the title-winning goal on the matchday 35 against Levante. Messi picked the ball in the box, dribbled past the opponents and made an unstoppable shot with his left to the far corner. The same season, Messi sent Man United home, scoring a fantastic long shot and securing a place in the Champions League semi-finals for Barca. Subsequently, Barcelona's game was declining more and more, and only Leo showed a decent level, gaining points for the Catalan club. Now he tries to do the same in Paris, though not so successfully. Well, maybe his adaptation period will end soon, and the Argentine will regularly score winners for his new club. Number 4. Karim Benzema, 29 winning goals. After Ronaldo left Real Madrid, it became clear that Benzema was not only a good assistant, but also a great goalscorer. Without Cristiano at the club, Karim has scored around 100 goals already, and many of them were winners for Los Blancos. And if some time ago the Madrid fans couldn't agree over the choice of a forward, today they all say that Benzema is a top striker and a club legend. During the key part of the 1920 season, the Frenchman earned the decisive points for Real Madrid 3 times in a row against Alaves, Granada and Villarreal. The win in the last game brought the title to Madrid, and Benzema scored not 1 but 2 goals. By the way, Sergio Ramos himself allowed Karim to take the penalty, accepting that he was a man who could handle the pressure and keep calm at an important moment. Last season, the forward didn't decline and deserved his 4th place in the Ballon d'Or list. The Frenchman is living his second youth, and if he keeps playing at this level, he can easily become a contender for the best player title next year. Number 3. Bruno Fernandes, 33 winning goals. Unlike all aforementioned players, Bruno Fernandes is not a striker, nor even a winger. He's an attacking midfielder, but still, he regularly scores goals that help win matches. Moreover, for Bruno, there's no difference where he does it. In the Portuguese Championship or in the Premier League, he has almost the same number of winning goals in the last 3 seasons, 18 for Sporting and 15 for Man United. Time showed that the midfielder turned out to be one of the most successful signings of the Red Devils for a long time. He immediately impacted the game and became a fan favorite. Most of all in the Premier League, he loves to score winners against Aston Villa. Twice the Villains lost thanks to Fernandes. But the most important goal Bruno scored last season in the FA Cup match against Liverpool, the fierce rivals of Man United. The game was a draw for a long time, but by the end of the match the Devils were awarded a dangerous free kick. The Portuguese approached the ball, and in a few seconds Man United was celebrating the goal, which eventually became a winner in this match, and the Manchester team managed to beat their arch-rivals for the first time in a long run. Number 2. Cristiano Ronaldo, 34 winning goals. Today Ronaldo brings victories to Man United in the Champions League. Some time ago he was doing the same for Juventus. During his spell in Turin, he came to rescue the old lady many times. Presumably his best match he played in his first season at Juve. That game the fans remember as a Ronaldo comeback. In the first leg of the Champions League, last 16 stage, Juventus lost 2-0 to Atletico. It seemed like there was no chance for Juve to bring it back, but Cristiano scored a hat-trick, making the Atletico defenders give up. The forward has been brilliant in other matches too. For example, at the start of this year, he scored the winning goal against Napoli in the Super Cup match. And last season he defeated Barcelona, Napoli, Inter and Roma. The ability to create victories in such important matches is undoubtedly a sign of a great player, as is the Portuguese. Interestingly, his first and last winning goals at Juve, Ronaldo scored against the same team. In 2018 and 2021, it was Sassuolo that suffered from Cristiano's left foot. Number 1. Robert Lewandowski, 39 winning goals. The latest Ballon d'Or ceremony ended sadly for the best central forward of the world at the moment. Many think that Lewandowski has deserved much more than the runner-up's title. But despite the fact that the Polish didn't get the award, no one will take Bayern's numerous victories achieved thanks to Robert. In the last few years, Lewandowski has become a monster, scoring loads of goals in both ordinary and extremely important matches. Robert has created victories for his team in several finals. In 2018, he scored a hat-trick in the German Super Cup final against Eintracht, and the game ended 5-0. By the way, Eintracht is his favorite team, as he has scored 4 winners against them. Also, Robert scored winning goals in 2 German Cup finals in a row. In the 18-19 season, he sent the ball into Leipzig's net, deciding not only the outcome of the final, but also that of the quarter-final and the semi-final. Next year, the forward won the cup for Bayern once again. This time, he scored against Bayer Leverkusen. The match ended 4-2 in favor of the Munich team. This season, Lewandowski is not going to stop. Recently, he scored in Der Klassiker, helping his team preserve the lead in the Bundesliga. Well, who knows, maybe he can still win the Ballon d'Or. Some players from other leagues could have made it in this list. For example, Zenit's Azmoun or Shakhtar's Moraes have 21 winning goals in the last 3 seasons. That's a great result, but unfortunately it's not enough for our rankings. Anyway, good players who can score a lot are always valuable at any club, but the true goal scorers are those who can keep a calm head and bring victories to their teams at the most important moments. Which player with brilliant winning goals do you remember? Let us know in the comments. See you soon.